What is going on, fight fans? Just finished watching the Arthur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol unification, light heavyweight unification fight. I'm just listening to the post fight, not interview, but thoughts from Timothy Bradley and the guys in the studio. If you follow me on Twitter, I will start by saying that I did pick Arthur Beterbiev. He came away with the victory, but I would not have been disappointed if the fight would have went another way. If Bivol would have got the fight, I wouldn't have been disappointed. I wouldn't have been surprised even a little bit. Let me go to the my pros and cons. Let me start with Beterbiev. I like the fact that he was putting pressure on Bivol and he was fighting on that front foot. We know that Beterbiev fights his best on the front foot. He stuck to his usual plan of throwing short shots, short, strong shots. He threw hard punches, and he did a decent amount of work to the body. I mean, we usually don't see him go to the body, but this time he did a decent job going to the body. As for the cons, I'm sorry, one more pro. I thought his defense was pretty good in this fight. We know that Beterbiev does more lateral movement, but his defense, he did a good job of having his elbows up and for head shots and bringing them down for body shots. As for the cons for Beterbiev, he didn't look good whenever Dmitry made him fight on the back foot. He didn't look comfortable. He never got a chance to get his feet set because of the movement of Bivol. That's why I wanted him to go more to the body to slow him down a little bit. And there were periods of the fight that he wasn't as active as I felt that he should have been. As for Dmitry Bivol, the pros would be he was using his jab. I thought that his left hand was great in this fight. Not only did he use his left hand for jabbing, but he threw body shots with that left hand. He also was throwing nice hooks with that left hand. I like the movement. I like what he was doing with the lateral movement. And I believe that he was doing that because the biggest puncher in the light heavyweight division is Beterbiev, and he did that to not allow him to get his feet set and set hard shots. He did a decent amount of body work, and he was pretty much active. But as for the cons for Bivol, I would say that particularly in that 11th round, there were periods where he just was not throwing punches. He was just backing up, putting his hands up and taking shots from Beterbiev. And I felt that he seemed to be very comfortable. And I didn't like the fact that he seemed to be comfortable in that 12th round, like he knew the fight was in the bag when he should have been fighting like the fight was up for grabs. And this is another con. This is not for either fighter, but this is for the judges. Even though I picked Beterbiev to win this fight, there was no way he won this fight 8-4. I'm just going to be real with it. 7-5, I could give him. 6-6 draw, I would give him. But 8-4, this was a very close fight. Let's talk about the fight a little bit. Timothy Bradley said that this was not the fight he was expecting. I don't really know what he was expecting. This looked about what I thought. I thought that it would be Beterbiev throwing hard, short shots, and it would be Bivol fighting on the front foot using his boxing skills. It's a boxer against a puncher. So the fight looked exactly how I thought. I thought it was a decently action-packed fight. It wasn't anything to get overly excited about, but it was a decent action-packed fight throughout. As they say, ebbs and flows. That's kind of how this fight was. One minute it was Bivol, another minute it was Beterbiev. I mean, you all saw it. You kind of saw how the fight went. Get to the end of the fight, and one judge has it a draw. I have no issue with, and the other two judges had it for Beterbiev. As I mentioned a little earlier, I did not like that 8-4 scorecard. So what do we want to see from here? What I want to see from here is an instant rematch. I want to see Beterbiev and Bivol get in and do it again. Beterbiev he was a man in that post-fight interview when he said that he didn't think that he really did that good today, but he got the decision. He also said that he didn't think that he was slowing Dmitry down. So I would like to see these guys do it again. I think that Dmitry Bivol deserves another shot at the title, another shot at unification. All right, fight fans, what did you think about the fight? Did you enjoy it? Who did you pick? Did you have Bivol? Did you have Beterbiev? And what do you want to see? Do you want to see these boys do it again, or do you maybe want to see them go another direction and maybe meet down the road? If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking boxing. That's all I got for this one. I'll let y'all later.